Hello everyone and welcome to Tipsy, where we actually provide you with top tips, tricks and strategies that you can actually use to improve your chances of winning by up to 100%. So if you're new to this channel, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe button and also enable the notification bell icon so as to be the very first to receive new post notifications and updates whenever we create a new video. So that being said, in our today's episode, we are actually going to be sharing with you top double chance soccer prediction strategies that you can actually implement and come out with the best double chance picks when it concerns soccer match prediction. So of course, the first step you want to take is to first of all make sure to locate your Play Store and click on your Play Store directly. And at the top of your search of the Play Store, just make sure to type DC Prediction. DC simply means double chance and prediction attached to it. Once you do so, you are actually going to locate an app which is actually called Betting Tips Double Chance. That's Betting Tips Double Chance. It is actually by Bet Analyze team. You can see it here. Once you see it, just make sure to click and install it. And once you install it successfully, they will ask you to actually open and click on open directly, and you are actually going to be taken in the inside of the app. This is how it looks like from the inside. Once as you are inside of this app, there are a lot of things that you can actually do to come out with the best picks possible for double chance. And of course, you can see you can as well make use of this menu bar at the top here, which is actually based on date. You can see that you can actually predict matches on several days ahead of time. You can see it here based on the date that you are actually going to pick. But today, the date of today is actually the 4th. The date of today is actually the 4th. So I'll actually just use by default the 4th of the date of today to come out with the best picks as I'm applying this strategy. Please also make sure, let me close this app. I think let it go away. I'll close this app. Okay, please make sure to use the same strategy as I'm about to share with you. Once as you are inside of this app, you are going to see that there are a lot of matches that have actually been submitted here into this app. And you can see they are actually matches based on double chance. You can see like in the Iran Persian Gulf Pro League, a match between Aluminium Arat playing versus Fulat FC. They are telling you that the home team, double chance for the home team. And of course, it continues right to the end of this page. So by default, I'll just randomly pick any match here and try to analyze and see how I can come out with a good pick as it is here. So the first match I'm going with is actually in the Italy Serie A. I'll first of all use this one by default to explain something. Then we'll actually move to the next step. You can see in the Italy Serie A, we have a match between Torino playing versus Verona. And they're actually saying that it's double chance for the home team. And you can see the percentage rating here based on double chance is actually 80%. Also, try to look at the percentage rating. Anything between after that's up to 75% to 18 and above is really good. So here we have 80% for Torino and Verona. Once you see a peak like that, what you actually want to do is to use a second app that will help you to analyze that match based on stance, the home performance and the away performance. Because with this app, you cannot actually navigate directly to it to check in-depth statistics. That is why we are actually going to use a second app. So please just pay attention. Let's go as we are using this app. So the app which we are actually going to be using now is actually, we'll go back to our Play Store, and on the Play Store section, we're actually going to type, in the Play Store, we're actually going to type FootMob, that's FootMob, FootMob. It is like this. Just click on it and you are going to see an app like this. Please make sure to install that app into your mobile. And of course, once you install, for me, I already have it installed on my mobile device. I will just make sure that I click on the update button and the app will actually be updated, and I will now navigate into it once the update is completed. And once the update actually install complete, I will then open the app and try to use it to come out with the best picks as I'm about to show you. But for you, if it is the first time that you are actually installing this app, you are not going to see the update button. You just actually see an open button once as you have installed the app. So let's give it a very little wait while it tries to install, and the open button will be displayed to me, where I'll actually click on the open, and it will now take me inside of the app where we can actually make those picks. You can see it has actually been upgraded successfully. I will now click on open. As you can see here, once I click on open, they will actually take me inside of the app. This is how it looks like from the inside. And once as I'm inside of the app, the next step I want to take is to come back to the previous app that does the DC analyze, auto analyze, that's DC prediction. And I was actually with Italy Serie A Torino versus Verona. I will come back in the Italy Serie A and look for it. This is it here, Torino versus Verona. You can see this is it here. This is the match here, Torino versus Verona. And you can see that the prediction is actually true because it is now full time, and Torino versus Verona ended as 1-1. And you can see that the prediction was very correct. What I actually want to do is to make sure that to come out with the best picks once you see a match inside of the DC prediction app, that's the double chance prediction app. Just make sure that once as you locate the match inside of this FootMob, click on the match directly, and you are going to be taken to this section. Our interest, most importantly here, is to come to this section that says H2H, that's head to head. Click on the H2H and try to look at the percentages of match is to win, draw, and win. So you can see it here. Most of the time, let's go back to H2H. As you can see here, you can see that Torino win percentage here is 31%, draw percentage is 50%, and win percentage is 19%. You can see that the reason Torino was picked, you can see that it has a greater win percentage as compared to the away team. But if you actually want to be sure on the pick, please make sure to pick percentages of the favorite team as double chance to be at least 50% and above. This is the most interest here, especially what you have to keep in mind. So we'll go back again inside of the app and try to locate a second team or the second match, which we are actually going to come here to look for it. I'm actually going back inside of the app. The next match in the Italy Serie A is Spezia and Atalanta. So Spezia and Atalanta is still in Italy Serie A. I will go back again. You can see Spezia and Atalanta. This is it here. This is Spezia and Atalanta. Click on the match directly. If you see it, let's go again. I think let's go back. Let me go one step. I think let me see. Let me come back inside of the app. Okay, Italy Serie A, Spezia and Atalanta. This is it here. Click directly on the match. Then what I want to look is at the H2H, that's head to head. Click on it and let's check the percentages. You can see the home team to win is 0%. You can see home team to win is 0%. Draw percentage is 20, and the away team to win is 80. You can see it is already above 50. And this match actually ends as 2-2. That's double chance for the away team, which is very correct. You can see inside here from the app, they said double chance for the away team, which is X2. You can see that the prediction was very correct. And we actually continue to go to make sure that we find matches that are actually double chance. But of course, I also want to point out something why in some cases this match are not accurate, because you have to know that not all of these matches inside of this app are accurate. There are some that maybe you might make a pick and it actually did not end well because you did not actually check what is actually the most relevant thing to consider. Like in this case, in the Iran Persian Gulf Pro League, a match between Aluminium Arak playing versus Folat FC. Let's check this and see if this actually end well. If not, then I'll give you the reason why it ended not well. So in the Iran Persia Gulf Pro. Let's check at it. Iran Persia Gulf Pro. So I'll check at Iran. Let me go. Let's take the time to check at it. Iran. This is it here. Iran Persian Gulf Pro League. It was actually between aluminium and folate. You can see it did not end well. Instead, it ended as 0:1. That is, now in this case, it is instead double chance for the away team. But in this app, they actually told you it is double chance for the home team. But what is actually the reason that is instead the away team that instead tend to beat the home team? Let's try to find out. Let's go back inside of it. And this is the match here. Click directly on the match and try to look at H2H. This is it here, H2H, and see what is really the problem. Just click on it. See, you can see the problem here. The away team percentage is 25% to win. The home team percentage is 25% to win, and the draw rate is 50%. And of course, you cannot take this choice. If the home or away team has equal strength, it means anybody can actually win as a double chance. So you cannot take percentages which are 25 and 25 and draw of 50. But if the home team instead could have been at least 50% and more, of course, double chance for the home team could have been a possibility, as you have seen on other matches that we have actually tried to figure it out from this inside app, after which we have made selections or look at it from inside this app and try to pick them out with the second app. So this is actually how you can actually use this method and the app which we have showed with you to come out with the best double chance predictions of the day, to actually make your bet picks and include them in your bet slip to come out with a higher probability percentage of winning. So thank you very much for watching. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also enable the notification bell icon so as to be the very first to receive new post notifications and updates whenever we create a new tutorial. And see you again in our next episode. Bye bye.